Hi muckers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing very, very, very well. Okay, today I have a really weird video to make. So we are going to be talking about Lil Tay today. And if you do not know Lil Tay, you probably do. Who remembers the Lil Tay be poppin' videos and the "Mommy, stop, I'm filming"? I feel like everyone, if you've been on the internet for a good couple years, knows who Lil Tay is. She is this person right here. This is her whenever the internet got introduced to her. And then this is what Lil Tay looks like now. Okay, so there's a situation that has gone on and I find it really weird and I'm not here for it. Literally. I'm not here for it at all. And this is very similar to a situation that happened with Bad Baby. I think that the internet loves to meme on things like this, but I think it's actually, number one, incredibly dangerous. Number two, incredibly predatory. And number three, just fucking weird. So Lil Tay obviously blew up on social media when she was like 13, 14, maybe even younger, 12, 11. She was very, very, very young, right? And Lil Tay was 17 and just turned 18, I think literally a couple days ago. And Lil Tay had been posting on social media like, I'm about to turn 18, I'm almost 18. And she was kind of hinting at the fact of like, who wants the link? The link being the link to an OF. And basically teasing that, oh my God, she's counting down until she's 18 so that she can legally, I guess, have an OF and post on there. And it wouldn't be CP. And it's just, this is exactly what happened with Bad Baby, where when Bad Baby was about to turn, I think it was 18 as well, she did this full launch on her 18th birthday for her OF, and she made millions of dollars from mainly the demographic being creepy men who were waiting for that second for it to be quote unquote legal. And seeing this history repeat itself makes me even angrier because I understand the narrative of, you know, exploiting these disgusting people, exploiting these losers, and exploiting, quite honestly, these pedos. But it's still just really, it honestly is just really gross to me still. And the thing that's really interesting about Lil Tay is that, okay, need to turn these off. Lil Tay and I actually follow each other on social media because Lil Tay kind of rebranded a year or so ago and came out with music, and she has a song called Sucker for Green, which I actually really love, and it was on my Spotify for one of my most played songs. And I had done a bunch of tweets about how the song was genuinely good because Lil Tay, I think like 2 years ago or a year ago, was in a huge controversy where it was posted on Lil Tay's social media. Stick with me here. We'll get back to the previous one. That Lil Tay had actually died. And then it came out to be that that wasn't true. The internet was, you know, devastated and shocked and appalled that, you know, young Lil Tay had died. And it turned out not to be true. And then Lil Tay responded saying, I think that her dad was responsible for it and she doesn't talk to him anymore. It was this full situation. And then she came out with music right after that. So people were saying she did that death hoax as, you know, a way of getting attention to release music. And I had a couple viral tweets basically being like, who cares? The music's good. And I do love that song, Sucker for Green. Now, this is just... okay, let's talk about it. So let's go through Lil Tay's social media, okay? So Lil Tay had posted a couple days ago, should I drop the link on July 29th, okay? And then this was the video.
So it's my 18th birthday on July 29th, and every male has been counting down to it and literally telling me to drop the link the second I turn 18. Girlies, what do you think? Should I do it?
Now, again, I also want to say that I know that there's an element of trolling in this from Lil Tay as well, and I would assume a team behind her of trying to exploit these people to make money, and I guess the meme of it all, like what Bad Baby did, but still, I think it's incredibly predatory and incredibly weird. And anyways, so she, for a couple days, was tweeting like, should I drop my OF on my 18th birthday? And 100,000 people voted on this. And she said, so I'm mature enough to get death threats at 9, but not mature enough to launch an OF at 18. If this post gets 10K likes, I'll seriously consider making the OF. And then she wrote, that's fast. It obviously got it. And she basically continued to post, should I do it? And then we go on. She goes, I'm 18 now. Where are all my pay pigs? Which is just like, I don't even care if her or her team are doing this to troll or make quick money or whatever. I find it gross. I think it's disgusting. I think having an 18-year-old, whether it is her tweeting it or not, tweeting things like, I'm 18 now, where are all my pay pigs at, is so fucking gross and fucking disgusting. And I gave Bad Baby backlash for it, regardless of if she had just turned 18, because obviously at 18 years old, you are, very young, and you will probably make a lot of decisions that years to come you'll regret or whatever. Like, even putting that aside and focusing on if she was doing this to troll, it's still disgusting. And I can't believe people are allowing this to go ahead. She basically was posting, youngest of all time is going to drop the link. And then we go on and she says, I did it, link in bio. All content was shot at 12:01 a.m. on my 18th birthday. B-Day special, only available for 24 hours. And we have Lil Tay wearing a shirt that says porn star in training. And here's the thing as well that I just want to say. So I'm not investigating it. If there's content on there that is explicit, and I don't know if there is, but if there would be content on there that is explicit, it's important to note as well that OFs take, honestly, sometimes weeks to get verified and set up. And if that's just launched on Lil Tay's 18th birthday, then that was probably set up when Lil Tay was 17 years old. And if the content was shot at 12, you know what I mean? Like, this is so fucked up. So here we go. Lil Tay on OF, freshly 18, don't tell my mom, my 18th birthday exclusives shot at 12:01 a.m., only available for 24 hours. Come see me in my birthday suit. I'm replying to y'all DMs. And again, the fact that this has become such a big story and people are jumping on this and subscribing to her OF regardless of what the content may be on there, it just is incredibly fucked up. And I can't believe that people aren't focusing on that more rather than the meme of it all, because there are people that are literally waiting for her to turn 18 so that they can subscribe. I don't even want to read some of the messages that people are saying to her and she's posting. So I also just want to clarify that she went on and said, she's saying that 100,000 people signed up to her OF, and she said that she made $1 million in 3 fucking hours. $1 million, Lil Tay just broke the hell out of OF. So now all of these stories are trending. Lil Tay launched an OnlyFans on her 18th birthday and made over $1 million in 3 hours. Then she posted, not bad for 3 hours, we broke the hell out of the record, where she's saying that she made $486,000 in tips on messages, subscriptions, $511,000, and then on extra tips on posts, $26,736. For a total of $1 million, $24,298.09. And this is why this isn't funny to me, the way the internet are memeing on it. There are 100,000 people that subscribed to her OF minutes after her birthday, hours after her 18th birthday. Right? Have we all collectively just lost the fucking plot? Have we? Because it honestly fucking feels like it. It honestly feels like it. So she's been going on. She also just released new music. Also this as well. Bonnie Blue. I'm sure a lot of people in the UK will know who Bonnie Blue is. Apparently has messaged Lil Tay and said, I'm going to be in LA later this month. Would you be down for a collab? Which is, Bonnie Blue's the one that does all those challenges, like sleeping with this amount of people in this amount of time or whatever like that. And a big part of Bonnie Blue's bit is trolling as well, which is what I do believe that Lil Tay is doing here as well. Because she knows that people will pay this money, so she's trolling them to get that money. But it's disgusting that there are people there that are willing to spend this money on this. That's just what's crazy. So she goes on to say, to the per leakers, you think I would send you the actual spicy content? You did not get the actual spicy content. I'm not dumb. I mean, and the things that she's reposting of the messages she's getting, and again, it's important to note that she has just dropped a new song today. So obviously, again, this is all, oh my God, look at this. Yeah, literally me and fucking Lil Tay imphies on Twitter. This is just so weird. Like, it honestly is so weird. And I never care if these people or their teams, can't believe there's teams behind this, are trolling. I find it weird. I find it inappropriate. I find it predatory. I find it disgusting. I just, wow. Just not good. Not good at all. And I honestly I have nothing else to say about it. Like, I just find it incredibly disturbing that there are over 100,000 people that willingly donated, sent money, subscribed, paid all this money for someone who the narrative of their OF is freshly turned 18. And someone as well that people have watched grow up on the internet. An extra layer to this, by the way. Let me know your thoughts down below. I'll talk to you in my next one. Bye.